series inspiring Black women. So in this series, we're going to talk about Black women that I find inspiring, what they have done in their life, whether they're actresses, singers, activists, what they have done in the past and now. It's just an opportunity for y'all to know like what passions me and to know a little bit more about myself. And I chose a couple of women that I found very, very inspiring. And when I did my research on who they were, how they became so famous, how they did what they did, how they came to a certain level, I learned a lot about people that I look up to. And also was very humbling when they were my age, and I'm like, oh, I might be a bit behind, but God has a plan for everyone. So let's get into the video. Oh no, y'all don't know who it is. Multi-millionaire CEO, producer, Marsai Martin. I was so excited because girl has done some stuff. She's only 21. She's 3 years older than me, and girl has a laundry list of things she did, which is very, very inspiring, which is also obviously that she loves what she's doing and that she's very passionate about acting, and that's also why she done so much. So if you see me looking there, it's because all the info and my script is on my computer, so sometimes so that I can see where we're at, just so you know. If y'all want to know where my clothes are from, just ask in the comments because I will gladly tell y'all. Oh, before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, I beg. In February, we're going to start the whole college thing moving, and it will be very interesting, so go follow. Also, another disclaimer, my accent is very weird. Don't mind it, not my first language. Marsai Martin was born in Dallas, Texas. She lived there till she was about 6 to 8 years old. But while she was in Texas, that's when she had like a first step into the industry. At the age of 5, she was already modeling. I couldn't find like very much precise information between the modeling and when her acting coach said that they should move to LA. So I think that she was acting, but like being coached to act and modeling. And when she moved to LA, it wasn't long before she booked her first commercial while she was still auditioning, and she did like a dozen of commercial before booking Black-ish in the role of Diane Johnson, which is from where I personally know Marsai Martin, because that role in Diane Johnson was legit one of my fave characters. I kind of wanted her to be in the series, in the sister series, Grown-ish, because it would have been so good to see her and her brother Jack, Miles Brown, in Black-ish as grown up and them going to college. Like we saw Zoe and Dow Jr. and then Diane and Jack would have been very fun and would have been like a better way to like continue the whole franchise. But anyways, she booked her very first show and she was on that show till I think a couple of years ago. The show ran from 2014 to 2022, which is a very long time for a TV show, and she was on it for every single season, almost every episode, if not every episode. But while being on the show, she booked like a ton of other things. She booked some movies, TV shows, voice acting, but like in films she did Nina. It wasn't like a named role, but An American Girl Story was a main role. Then Fun Mom Dinner. I watched the movie, but I don't recall seeing her. Anyways, Lemonade Mafia. I saw like a couple of clips on TikTok, but I can't seem to find the whole short film. But very entertaining, very hilarious, and love it. After in movies, that's around the time that she started her producing career with Little. She pitched the idea of Little, which came from Big, the movie. Don't know it, never seen it, but apparently she was inspired by Big and wanted to make it like a whole black cast, and that's how she came up with the idea of Little, which she produced, which would make her the youngest producer ever. Marsai Martin actually pitched the idea for Little when she was 10 years old and won the record at 14 once the movie was out. She has a freaking Guinness World Record. You can find her in the Guinness World Record book, which is very, very impressive. At 13, that's very impressive. And she did a couple of other movies, and then she produced again a new movie in 2022, I think. Fantasy Football with my man, Romy Flynn. Just look at him. Come on. This is really everything like film related, but as TV shows, she was in a couple of series of Golden and the Bear, a couple of episodes of Elena from Avalon that was like voice acting. She was also in Mix-ish, a sister series of Blackish, also in Grownish. We saw her in I think a couple of episodes together with her brother. She did like a lot of voice acting as television. She also produced Saturdays, which I loved. Series that she produced, and it was very entertaining. I loved the main characters. I loved the storylines. Okay, so it's editing me here, and I forgot to tell about Saturdays. Saturdays was like a show that Marsai Martin produced and was originally on Disney. It was about a couple of girls that were like going to a skating rink called Saturdays, but the show got canceled, and not only did it get canceled, Disney like removed it from its platform, so you're not able to see it anymore. And I was like, why is it gone? Why is it gone? But yeah, so you can't really find it. You can still like search it up, but you can't watch it, which I think is very sad. Unlike Little, which is still available on platforms, and Fantasy Football. So yeah, she produced all of those like Little, Fantasy Football, and Saturday with her own company, which she's CEO of, Genius Producing. She has won a couple of NAACP awards. She was nominated for a lot of awards and won also a couple of awards. But you can see also in her nomination and here that the older she got, the more she was nominated, the more she won. And besides her acting career, which is already very impressive, she's also CEO of a couple of companies. So we got Genius Producing, Marie Barmarce. It's a nail business. Like she sells croissants nails, but I couldn't find like a lot of info, and I wanted to order one for like the purpose of the video, but wasn't available. And their page has also gone private. I don't know if they're still in business or if they're preparing like a new launch, or if something is happening, because I can't really find a lot of info on it. It exists. It's not currently available, but it exists. And she's also the one who curated Say Summer Cookout, which, by the way, they need to go. Say Summer Cookout need to come to Europe. Do the US first because you live there, yada yada yada. But y'all need to come to Europe. You will see how much we can have a good time. If y'all know like Fête de la Musique and all, we know how to have a good time. So bring the festival to Europe. We'll show up and show out. Just saying. But Say Summer Cookout, I've seen a lot of reviews. Like she has a lot of partners and their websites very entertaining to watch. While I was doing my research, some people love their jobs because some people do something and they do it very well. But like she does a lot of things. She's still currently filming a couple of movies. So she has all of that and she does so much, and you can really tell that she's passionate about it by how much work she puts in it, and you can really see that it pays off. This is my favorite section. Why is this person, why is she an inspiration to me? For me, Marsai Martin it represents hard work. She represents that if you want it, you can do it. She really represents the Black girl magic, because broke records. She has her own businesses, and she has really that she looks like, I don't know her personally, but when you see her and when you hear her talk, she looks like she has her life together. She's someone who strives to work hard. She works hard for what she has, and you can see it. She's not a nepo baby. No hate, no shame in being a nepo baby, but she came from I'm not going to say nothing, but she didn't came from like a famous family, and she built herself up with the help of her parents. She built herself up, and in 20 years, when she's been grinding, working, she's also going to be an inspiration for way more people. She's going to be a very inspirational person because she has all that experience at such a young age, and she just keeps on working hard. She just keeps on grinding. And also, I haven't heard a single bad thing about her. Never see Marsai in some drama. Rarely see celebrities who aren't surrounded by drama. And she is very much a private person. You don't really know what's happening like in her private life unless she shares it, but this makes it just so much better, you know? Like she keeps her peace and she works hard, as you can see. And also because y'all people are nosy, Raj Karut, I'm sorry to this man. I don't know who that man is. He's a NASCAR driver, and the only reason we know that is because she posted it. Which I love. I love how people can keep it's like their private life private as it should. It's not a scrub, so that's all I'm gonna say. So thank you for watching this video. I had a great time like researching her. I didn't know she did so much at such a young age, and it was really inspiring and also humbling to see everything she has done. She also works with a lot of nonprofits, which is great. And yeah, so it was very entertaining, and she was already somebody I found very inspiring. And by doing the research and making this video, I just see how much more she did and how she came. And I know, because there are a lot of people that you think they're inspiring but you don't know where they came from or how they got there, and knowing the background around it, from where they came from and how they got where they are now, is so entertaining. So I hope you liked this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And in the next video, we're going to talk about another person that I find very, very inspiring, and it is Zendaya. So yeah. Hope you like this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next one.